What is up, guys? I know you guys have not seen me on this channel in a while. I think it's been a week. We upload every week. And I've been keeping a lot for you guys. And so my post on Instagram was obviously a troll. I do not have a GoFundMe set up. I would never have a GoFundMe set up. Even if my house burnt down and all my things got stolen, I would never set up a GoFundMe because I just don't believe in taking money from other people that they worked hard for. I myself work hard every day for my money, and that's what I use to enjoy the things I have. So, no, I would never ask anybody for money, especially to complete a truck project. I'm surprised more of you didn't get mad. I would have commented on there and been like, bro, what do you need money, a GoFundMe for a project truck that is literally like a freaking pile? So I did actually have a decent amount of people DM me and like offer like work and money, and I do appreciate that. That actually means a lot. It shows that I have good people following me, and that's what I want. But yeah, guys, that was a troll. I trolled you guys because I know how many people get butthurt about GoFundMe. And I know there's some people out there that was just waiting for me to post something like that just so they could go run their mouths. And it's just, I love giving people something to talk about. So you're welcome for those of you that wanted to talk about me. Did you a favor? Don't slip up. Don't slip up. But anyhow, I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing me talk about it and you just want to see what has happened since then. So, since our last video, I'm sure you guys got a couple of hints, but transmission is in the truck. Truck drives. Truck runs. Everything works fine. We took it to Mopar Nationals this weekend. I will clip those in now. Watch those. I'm not going to clip the whole thing in. If you guys want to see the whole video, I vlogged it. Go over to my vlog channel for that. But I will clip the videos of the truck and anything I find important. And there actually is something very funny in there. So yeah. Watch that, enjoy. I'll catch you guys back after you watch that. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but little backstory. This dude cut Zach off when he went to go do his burnout. And like he asked Zach, like, can I get in front of you? And Zach said no, but he did anyways. And they're all sitting on a trailer and we're gonna go smoke the shit out of them. So it should be quite interesting. Oh my god. Are you gonna ask him? Yeah. Yeah, just go, just go. Do you guys smoke?
Yes! Woo! That was fucking great.
It's still smoky.
That is great.
Holy shit.
That was fucking great. Oh my god.
Okay, that was savage. Dude. Alright, now that you guys have seen that was a pretty bad. Okay, so the first video was a pretty bad burnout. That Jeep freaking kept stopping, ended up blowing the tires apart into the front of my truck, cut me off as well. So it made for a very bad burnout. I was pretty disappointed because I was pretty geeked about it. Last year I did a gigantic burnout and I honestly think it was one of the best ones of the night. This year, on the other hand, my burnout was weak sauce. It takes the truck a second to spool, so it's not just a light on the flick of the switch to burn out and roll out. Second burnout was much better, but if you guys listen to the end of the video, I'll clip it.
Yeah, I know.
I hit a speed bump at the end, and it free revved, and that's scary because I thought it broke the trans. It hopped over that and it axle hopped over that speed bump. So that was pretty annoying. But yeah, the interior is done. Well, we got to put our dash kit in and put a sub in it. I swore that we kept our sub wiring out of the Dakota before we sold it, but I guess not. So, but without further ado, bang. Okay, full exhaust is on it. I know some people may be upset about that. Get over it. The hood stack will be back sometime eventually. I always do this, even though it is such a pain to put the exhaust on. I may never take it off again. Just saying. As you can see, lots and lots of rubber all over the freaking truck and the exhaust. The tires really, this tire isn't even that bald. It's black now, obviously. It is all black. And it doesn't look terrible. This side looks actually like amazing. I'm surprised at how well this side turned out. This side turned out great. I took my time. Obviously this isn't what it's stained like. This is the wrap is gonna go over this, but it looks better than multicolored for the time being. This side, on the other hand, looks god awful. But that's fine, because the wrap's gonna go over. I guess I could wet sand it if I wanted to put the hours in it. It is really dusty too, so I don't even know what's all over this thing. It's like oily. I don't know. Got our Cummins badge on this side. The truck just needs wiped down, really. Okay. So the floors are dirty, so don't hate, but bang. Steering wheel's in. Got our pieces dipped. We just need to get this centerpiece. I know it looks terrible. Seats in. Power seat works. I wish I had a freaking... Oh yeah, we got to check that. Our dome light stopped working the other day. I'm assuming we blew the fuse. I'm actually going to run inside and grab the keys of this thing so you guys see the gauges, and I'll even start it up. Alright, so we are back. Give you guys a little... Everything is blue, and the cluster is green. I know, kill me, right? So we bought everything glow shift, color changing, except for our RPM gauge. What were we thinking? So we are probably going to order a glow shift RPM gauge, and maybe we'll give that one away. Maybe we'll give our RPM gauge away. Who knows? I know that's not really a lot of money, but hey, it's free. So maybe we'll do that as a giveaway when we buy our new RPM gauge. Our EGT gauge is working again. I guess it was just kind of unplugged. We have to put the sensor in for our fuel pressure. Obviously it's working. It's wired in and everything. So yeah. The dash, we're just going to buy a whole new piece right here. It looks terrible. I couldn't get the adhesive off. I wanted to shoot myself. There's a cut there. This doesn't look the greatest down here. We're just going to buy a new dash. I hate freaking messing with that dash, dude. I tried to make it better. We put our overdrive switch up here. Relocated the cargo light switch down in there. Yeah. And then for you guys wondering, I'm sure you guys know this, but I'm going to tell you anyways. So what we did for the power to all these gauges up here is we spliced off of, I always say we. Have you guys noticed that? It's because I don't know. I just talk about myself as a team. It's just, I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm rambling at this point. But I say we a lot. And by we, I mean me. Actually, most of these gauges, we did wire up. Me and Lucas wired these up. So, yeah. It is we. But, anyhow, we spliced off of the that light that used to be up here, the Cummins thing, that would light all that up. We used the ground wire, power wire, and the key on wire for all of the gauges up here. All of that is ran off of this. So, yeah. And then had our switch there. Carpet's looking good. The seats are looking good. I want to get some floor mats for in here before I destroy the carpet. Yeah, the speakers are sounding weak, so we need to take care of that ASAP. We need to get a sub in this thing. We have subs, we just don't have the wiring, which I'm going to order like a nice amp, I think, and I don't want to cheap out on this truck anymore. I want to get nice stuff for it. So yeah, the interior is finally like looking good. Oh, the other thing is we wired up, let me see if I can get a light, hang on. Alright, we got a light. So we put cigarette lighters in here. We wired those, just it's hardwired. It stays on constantly, so that way I can charge stuff when I'm not in the truck and the key's not on. Also, I don't recommend buying these ones. See how deep they are for the contact points? Chargers, and your average charger isn't that deep. So I think I'm honestly going to take this one out and buy a different one. Maybe just something with a USB instead of 2 car charger ports. So, but yeah, got those wired in. Maybe I'll do a startup now and let you guys hear it with the exhaust. It's super quiet. Now look what I have done. Freaking full smoke. Okay, so when I thought I was recording when I went to do the startup video, and it reminded me. So the truck's had an extended crank, meaning it takes like a good crank and then another good crank and it'll finally start up. And it's because it's sucking air into the fuel system. It has a fuel leak. We just haven't got a chance to mess with it yet. But that's one of the things I wanted to do. I know you guys are probably like, Zach, what are you thinking? You've been driving this thing around with no freaking rockers in it. Well, a freaking half-welded rocker in it. Freaking a fuel leak, sucking air into the system. I know, guys, I know. I know I shouldn't drive it around like it is. But just like any other human being, I get excited and I have withdrawals. And I don't think you guys, I mean, I hope you guys understand. I work on this thing. I put a lot of hours into this truck. And it's hard to stay motivated when you don't get to drive your hard work. So it really helps when I get to take this thing out and have fun in it, because then it motivates me even more, because I look at it and I'm like, dang, that thing would look really good if it had some rockers in it, or this thing would run really good if it wasn't sucking air into the fuel. So then I get excited. I'm like, alright, we're going to take it home. We're going to freaking fix all this. So I try to do things in increments. I'll do like a big project and then I'll go drive it for a weekend or a week, and I'll tear it back apart. So it's kind of what we've been doing. Honestly, we'll probably have it back out this weekend just because of how excited I get. So, but we're going to work on it all throughout this week. Who knows, it might not come back out this weekend, I don't know. But I'd like to get the turbo and manifold off. I know I've said it a million times, but that's something that we need to cross off the list. And finish these rockers. So yeah. But we have a fuel leak coming from, let me grab a light. Some of you guys might know the fix for this. Grab my phone. Okay, so that guy up there, as you can see, it's super wet. The little bolt, let me zoom in, hang on. Okay, hang on, bear with me. Alright, so the little bolt sticking out of the banjo bolt, it leaks from there. At least that's to my knowledge. And I don't know why. It has a copper washer on it. Obviously I didn't crank it down super tight because I'm afraid to break it off. But the old bolt got replaced because the threads on it were super messed up to begin with. I don't know if it was maybe the person before me that had it, I don't know. But it had a small leak there before. Well, I tried to tighten it up to help, and actually didn't have a small leak there before. I was trying to bleed air out of the system. This is when I first got the injectors, and I was loosening that and then tightening it back up, and I tightened it up and it stripped out. So I was like, okay, I'll just go get a bolt from the hardware store. I went and got a bolt with copper washer, put it on there, and now it leaks. Now, can I thread tape it is the question. I think that's what I'm going to try. I don't know if that's going to send anything through the IP. That's what I'm worried about. So yeah, I don't want it to send anything through the pump. And that's kind of the thing. Also, yeah. So if you guys know, or like a fix to that, I would think it's, I mean, it's not a hard thing. It just sucks in air from there and leaks there. So I might mess with it a little bit, but I think I was gonna try to put the fuel pressure sensor there, which might fix our problem altogether. But I don't know if it'll fit there. People were saying that that's where they put theirs, but I don't see how it'll fit in there. I honestly don't think it will, because the sensor, I'll see if it's in here. Yeah, so here's the sensor. That's how big the sensor is, and that looks way bigger than that little bolt. So I don't think that's gonna work, honestly, unless people put adapters on them. I don't know. Comment below if you've put a fuel pressure sensor in on your VE truck, and let me know, because I haven't got around to looking it up or really messing with it, but I did see a couple people had said they put theirs there. So yeah guys, so we picked up some metal. The garage is a mess, obviously, always is. Picked up some metal to do that back inner rocker. So yeah, we're probably going to work on getting this stuff welded up tonight. Get this stuff welded up, and yeah. Alright, so we're going to put some Duraglass over our welds, just to protect everything right here. We still got some other stuff to weld in, but I kind of wanted just to test it. So we're going to Duraglass here, and Duraglass here. Obviously we got to clean it up some. We got our plate we're going to mix on, Duraglass, and this is what we're going to clean up with. Alright guys, got the first little bit on. This is Duraglass, so it's like a fiberglass Bondo kind of deal. Obviously I'm going to sand it down and everything once it's cured. That done. Don't get this stuff on your hands, guys. It's sticky and it sucks. Luckily I had some acetone. I just washed it off with acetone. But yeah guys, that's what we got going on. And Duraglass, it protects the welds. It's no matter how good of a welder you are, there's always a chance of a tiny pinhole. So I always do that. I always do that. I've never done body work in my life. But I've watched a few videos, and it's, from my understanding, it's to prevent any rust or anything getting in there if there's a pinhole. So what it fills and protects the welds. So I don't want all you guys being like, oh, he Bondoed it, he Bondoed everything. It's not Bondo, so chill out. Alright guys, so as far as working on the truck, I think we're pretty much done for the night. Got our inner rocker replacement panel kind of held up. I mean, it's cut out and everything. We got it C-clamped up, just needs to be welded. We couldn't do any welding tonight because we have to wait for our light to charge. But we did. I obviously already showed you guys this, the Duraglass. Let that cure overnight. Maybe work with it tomorrow, sand it down tomorrow. We have a customer bringing her car back tomorrow. Well, she might be. She had called me and was like, I knew it wasn't any work I did, but she called me and pretty much explained the noise to me. And I was like, okay, I don't know what it is. I mean, I gave her a guess of what I thought it was. It's hard to diagnose anything over the phone. So she sends me a video of it. This thing sounds like it's rod knocking. Like, I was like, you need to stop driving that thing like immediately. So she's supposed to bring it by tomorrow, but we'll see about that. I told her she shouldn't even drive it. So, but yeah, we'll definitely be out here tomorrow at some point. So when we come out tomorrow, we'll probably weld that stuff, sand down that Duraglass, and we'll see how far we get with that. Maybe start mocking up the rear part of the rocker, and then before we tear anything on the engine apart, I want to move the truck over. But for me to do that, I need to clean the garage. So I think that's what we're about to do right now. Try to organize these tools. I have not organized my tools in probably a solid 2 months. So I've probably lost a lot of sockets. I need to go buy some more stuff. I've probably lost a lot of tools that I had, honestly, because I've just been throwing stuff everywhere, not caring. And you would think, as many times we clean this garage. But every time I clean the garage, I don't ever organize tools. So I need to get better about that, I know. But when you're in a rush, you're in a rush. So we're going to probably clean up the garage and then call it a night. So I'll see you guys. Actually, you know what? I'll show you guys the garage when we're done. And I'll say goodbye then. But yeah, that's our progress for the night. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. Got it cleaned up for the most part. Dang, that is loud. Dang. Alright. Got it cleaned up for the most part. Had to put all of our sockets in a box. We'll have to organize those tomorrow. Oh, I got distracted because I realized I had this solder gun and didn't even know I had it. I bought that like a long time ago from a flea market because it was missing the solder tip, and it was super duper cheap. And I had bought it and forgot about it a long time ago. I'm talking years ago. And probably when I was like, literally probably when I was about 13 or 14, I bought that. So, that's a Radio Shack. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Anyhow, yeah guys, got it cleaned up, got all our sockets, but I think I'm gonna call it quits for the night. Hopefully I got you guys updated enough, and if you guys have any questions about the stuff that we've done, feel free to comment below and let me know. Deuces. Hey, crossing stuff off the list. Ha 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 ha. Got this stuff to do. We getting there, guys. We getting there. Night. Night, buddy. Don't blow smoke on anyone. You're beat up.